Yo, what's going on guys? Today I'm gonna be explaining Bestiary League. But before I do it, first I have to explain the master system, because Bestiary is a part of it. So let's jump straight into it. There are 5 NPCs that are considered masters. There is Zana, Yun, Nico, Alva and Einhar. And 4 of them represent some kind of league. So there is Einhar with Bestiary, Alva with Incursion, Nico with Delve, Yun with Betrayal, and there is also Zana. She doesn't represent any league, but she is connected to Atlas and mapping system. So to have any of these leagues inside of your map, you need to have a master mission. So if you want to have Bestiary, you need to have Einhar mission, and if you want to have a Bestiary mission inside of the white map, you need to have white master mission. In yellow maps you need a yellow, and in red you need a red mission. And to get them, there are a few ways. First of all, you get one of each missions every day around midnight GMT time. You can also increase that number by 1, so you can get 2 of each mission every day if you get this passive Close Allies. Second way is through mapping. Every time you complete any map, you have a chance, 35% chance, that you will get any master mission. And also for each master there is some kind of passive somewhere on the Atlas that gives you additional 10% chance to get that mission. So for example, for Einhar you can get that in Lirand Artane, 10% chance, and in Tear's End the small passives gives you in total 6%. So that is the second way to get master missions. And to use them, you basically go into the map device, you put some kind of map, and you choose one of the missions. And you can't get 2 of the missions inside of one map. So for example, the other way to get your map, master inside of the map is through sextant. So there is sextant that you can get from prime sextants and above that will guarantee a certain master, and this one guarantees Yun. But if I use a Lex Proxima map and I would choose for example Delve and I would activate it, there would be only Delve mission inside of this map, and the sextant would not be consumed and I would not have Yun inside of that map. Also, some of the missions you can get through scarabs. So for example, if I would use Bestiary scarab that guarantees Einhar mission and I would choose Alva mission, the map would not even open. So you can't get more than one mission. Next way is through prophecies. So there is a prophecy, a master seeks help, and the prophecy will tell you which master it will give you. The prophecies do not proc every time you enter map, so this basically increases the chance that you will get a master inside of a map, so it's not guaranteed. Also, you can just randomly, anytime you open any map, you have 10% chance that a master, just any master randomly, will be inside of the map. So it's basically 2% for each master to just randomly appear inside of the map. There is also a Warstone that increases by up to 100% chance that the random master that you will encounter inside of the map will be a certain master. So this one is for example Yun, and also the same modifier gives you up to 100 increased chance that the master mission that you will get for completing the map, so for killing the boss, will be a certain master. Again, in this case, Yun. So that's it when it comes to the master system. So now let's talk about Bestiary. So you can start encountering Bestiary in Act 2 and you will get the quest for the Einhar, which will basically guarantee a Einhar encounter in one of the maps. And after that, you just have a random chance during the campaign that you will encounter Einhar. And how the encounter looks like, basically, let me just show you right now with the Scarab. Or actually, I don't even have to use Scarab. Let me just open with mission. So when you guarantee a master mission, in this case Einhar, you will also have a quest, so you can know if you have that mission inside of the map. And here is first encounter. So you will have a yellow or red marker on your minimap. This basically means that there is a beast that you can capture. After you kill it, it reaches basically 1% life, and Einhar, after a few seconds, will catch it. And now this beast is catched. So, and now you can see there's 4 in total beasts in this map. Here is a red beast, which are basically a better version of the beast, and I'm gonna talk about that a bit later. So now I have 2, now 3, and 4. Now the mission is completed, and also the last thing about the master missions is I got the master Favour, and this is basically used for cosmetics inside of your hideout. So now I can talk to Einhar, and you can purchase decorations for the Favour, and you can use these decorations for the hideout. Also, depending on how much Favour you get, your master will level up, and this unlocks more decorations. So that was the encounter. I just catched 4 beasts, 3 yellows and 1 red, and you can see them in your bestiary. Here you can see all of your captured beasts. Also, bestiary has a zone menagerie, and you can go in here and you can see all of your beasts inside of your menagerie. So here, for example, is some kind of beast and so on. In each map, you will usually encounter anywhere between 4 to 6 beasts, but that number can be increased. So the beasts can be used in bestiary crafting system. So yellow beasts are basically materials for any craft. So it doesn't matter what kind of yellow beast you capture, most of the crafts will always require 3 any random yellow beasts. And red beasts, they represent some kind of craft. So you need certain red beasts for certain crafts. For example, Pharik Frost Hellion Alpha will always give you the reroll both implicit and explicit modifier on item, which is basically a divine. So the most important beasts are red, and some of the crafts require 2 red beasts, specific red beasts. Also, if you want to, you can sell the beasts by using Bestiary Orb. So here you can buy from Einhar Bestiary Orb for 1 chaos per orb, and then you can open your Bestiary, capture beast, and you can use the orb and capture that beast, and you can sell it. Yellow beasts usually go for around 1.5 to 2 chaos, so you can make a little bit on them, but the most expensive ones are red beast, and especially some of them. So let me show you now the Beastcrafting website, and I'm gonna talk about most important red beasts. So there are 4 beasts which open the portal to the boss. So Crykick Spider, Crab, Pharik Tiger Alpha, Phenomal Hybrid Arachnid, and Saquavin Rex will open the portal to their bosses. And after you enter that portal and kill the boss over there, you will get certain unique item. So each of the bosses drop one of the 4 unique items. So Crab drops one of these 4 items, and Cat drops these, and so on. The most expensive item that you can get from Bestiary is Pharaoh's Fur, which drop from the Cat, and Sakavin Nest, which drop from the Sakavin boss. Also sometimes Crab Chest is also worth a little bit. Every other unique is not really worth that much, usually around like 10 chaos. But when you kill a Bestiary boss, you will also capture that boss, and depending on the boss, you will get the aspect craft. And aspects are basically an auras. And if you want to see what they do, you can also go to the wiki and check these auras. And also you can sell these beasts. The next important crafts are flask crafts, and these are very useful because they require only yellow beasts. So you can see here all of the flask crafts require any 4 yellow beasts, and they have to be level 20 and above. And these crafts are basically the immunity to curses, like I have here, immunity to poison, shock, bleed, ignite, and freeze. So you need to remember the names, which does what. The most expensive beast that people hunt for is Crykick Chimera, because this beast, this is the one, this beast creates an imprint of magic item, and this basically means that if you have a blue item with, for example, tier 1 life and tier 1 cold resistance, and then you use a regal orb on it, well, first of all you use this craft, then you get an imprint on this item, which basically saves this item. So after that you can use the regal orb on this item, and if you get some kind of bad mod, then you can use imprint to basically go back to previous version of an item, which would be magic with tier 1 life and tier 1 cold, and you can again create an imprint, try another regal, and so on. So this basically saves your magic item, only magic. Also there is a beast that gives 6 link item, and these beasts are used for crafting. So there's one which add a prefix and remove a random suffix, which sometimes can save your item, and the same for a suffix and remove prefix. Also, you can add a mod to certain influence item. Important note, it doesn't add the influence mod, it just requires the item to be certain influence, but it adds any mod. So for example, Redeemer item, it can add life or energy shield to an item. So these are basically most of the important beasts. And the way crafting works, you have to kill again the beast that you captured inside of this arena. So for example, if I want to create a unique amulet, I choose this this craft. You can also see how many of these beasts you have, so I can basically make 3 random unique amulets right now, and I also will consume these 3 yellow beasts. You start the encounter, you have to kill the beasts again that you once killed inside of the map, and if you are successful, you get the result. In this case, random unique amulet. If you would fail, you lose the beasts. One last beast I forgot to mention is the split beast, which is used to split an item into 2 with half of the mod on one items and second half on the other. So if for example I would use it on this item, well, half of them would be on one and half on the other, and it's chosen randomly. So the way this beast is used is mostly to split the 6-link items. So you just buy a base as a 6-link, you use this beast, and in return you get 2 6-links. But if you use this beast, the items, both of them, will have a split tag at the bottom of the item, and that basically prevents from the item to be splitted again. So you can only do it once, and the beast is called Phenomenal Plagued Arachnid. So now let's talk about the different ways to make currency using Bestiary. So first way is through farming beasts just in maps, and this is gonna be mostly done in Lyra Arcane. There are also some beast passive in Tyr's End, but generally they are, in my opinion, not that great. You have a chance that all of the monsters will be replaced with the beast, but it's only 10%, and also you have some additional chance to get the red beasts. But overall, I do believe Lyra Arcane is better, because there is a natural selection passive which will basically give you more rarer beasts. Also you will get additional chance for red beasts from small passive nodes, and also you will just get from time to time the Einhar missions, which basically can save you some scarabs if you want to use missions instead of scarabs. Mighty Hunter is not that great, but obviously if your build is not that great, it can also help because it makes your Einhar much stronger. Also, you can use Watchstones for this strategy. So you would use at least 2 of this Watchstone, so naturally lucky. So with 50% and with 2 of them, you will get 100% chance that the red beast will be less common of 2 varieties. So basically even more chance that the beast will be rarer. So you only need 2 of them, and if you have Seekers of the Stone, you only need 80% total, so you would need to roll them for at least 40%. And you can also use 2 other Watchstones, and I would recommend using 2 of these. You basically can choose which type of beasts you prefer to encounter in your maps. So for example, if you want Crikey Chimeral is the deep family, so you would use these 2 warstones just to have additional chance for the Crikey Chimerals. If you won't go for split beasts are the cavern, so you would go for the cavern watchstones. And that's basically it. You would just farm maps in Lyra Artane. You can also choose some other passives. You can also do Tyr's End. And to be honest, I haven't farmed Bestiary myself, so I am not 100% sure which one would be better. But if I would have to guess, I would say probably Lyra Artane. And you would use, depending on the price and your budget, different scarabs just to make sure you have a beast, or you can just use the Einhar missions. Also, you can use lures, and if you use lures, they will basically give you the Einhar mission, but also guarantee certain type of beast. So you can use the Crikey lure for the deep beasts, so for Crikey Chimerals. And if you would do that, you would not need these scarabs, these warstones, so you would probably just use this. So you would use 2 of them, so 20% chance that you will get a copy of the beast that you capture. And again, still use 2 beasts for the less common of 2 varieties. Another strategy is just buying 6 rig items, and depending on the price, you would just have to check for yourself, and then use the split beasts, just buy a lot of them, and just split 6 rings and sell them. Next one is imprint crafting. So if you just buy Crikey Chimerals, you can just buy some kind of item, roll it with alteration, with augmentations until you hit something good, and then roll it with imprints and using regal orbs just to get something good as the 3rd mod, and then sell the item. But that's probably pretty complicated process, and I would not recommend it for newer players. So you are spending a lot of money and you are not guaranteed to hit something good. So, but this is used to make basically the best items in the game, just making sure you get 2 really good mods and then saving them with imprints from Crikey Chimeral beasts, and then progressing with some different crafting methods. And the last method is buying the boss beasts. So for example, here I have Crikey Spider Crab for the open portal to Crikey Cove, which is crab boss. And you can enter, kill the boss, get the crab beast, and you can sell crab beast, and you can sell the crab unique items that you get, and the same for the other ones. And this strategy is the best done in groups, because when you open a portal to Crikey Cove, you will open 6 of them over here, and that means that 6 people can actually enter the boss. And if you kill the boss with 6 people, all of the people that kill it will get the boss beast. So basically you get 6 times additional profit. So people can do rotations when, for example, each person buys 1 boss and you do 6 bosses, and all of you will get 6 boss beasts for the price of 1. And the same thing can be done for farming Einhar on the Atlas. When you find some kind of rare beasts, if you have other people in your map, and everyone have to be close to you. It doesn't work if, for example, 5 people stay at the portal to the map and you, for example, run around and kill the beasts, only you will get the beast captured. But if all of you run around and you encounter a beast, kill it, everyone will get the beast. So this strategy is really, really good in party, and especially killing bosses is also really, really good in party. So that's gonna be pretty much it. I personally do not like farming Bestiary, but if I would do it, I probably would try out Lyra, and if it wouldn't work I would try Tyrn's End. But that's gonna be it in this video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.